This is Jamie the Mad Welshman.
And I'm Lazy Bear.
Welcome, Lazy Bear, and this is 428 Shibuya Scramble by the people who brought us Danganronpa. So, I've played a little bit of the game, funnily enough, up to the same point I'm going to play on the stream. And we're in for a ride.
I like being in for a ride.
Yeah, you may notice that there are two varieties of ending, of which I have achieved none of the former and quite a large portion of the latter.
A lot of bad ends.
A lot of bad ends. Hopefully we'll avoid most of them. We will not be displaying the first time guide. I'll explain stuff as we go along. And we're gonna have a very cool intro, which thankfully we can kind of talk over because 90% of it is, like opening credits.
I'm pretty sure that there's no coincidence in any similarity to a specific locale. See also Shibuya.
Funnily enough, it is indeed set in the district of Shibuya.
Yeah. So your disclaimer sucks.
Yeah. By the way, oh crap! I forgot about this. We're gonna change the sound balance on the fly.
Oh, sometimes.
There we go, that should be better. Because, unfortunately, one of the flaws of this game, on PC, is that it doesn't have any sort of sound sliders.
That's lovely.
Uh-huh. I mean, it's good, but its options are kind of limited. Anyway, dramatic music! Showing that this is going to be a game of tension. Of lots of people walking around Tokyo's Shibuya district. Like, look at all those people.
It's a damn lot of people, but I mean, it's also Tokyo, so I'm not particularly surprised.
Yeah, exactly.
It's, Japan with a population density of good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
And Tokyo with a population density of sardines.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh.
Kind of caught me. You were lucky. I spent my entire morning speaking like this, very, very low, and this very, very raspy voice for absolutely no reason. Apparently, I couldn't shake it until I got out of class.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was weird.
Huh. A blimp.
A blimp.
Yeah, a blimp.
He's definitely even. Wait, Shinjuku hostage situation.
Yes. Oh, hey, and here's a hostage. So the subtitles pass a little quickly in this intro.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I've seen my fair share of the animes where that's definitely a thing.
Mm. Oh no. So, that just happened.
Well, that's a thing.
Thank you, everyone, for having watched Shibuya Scramble. The stream is now over. We will move on to the next game. Oh, wait, no.
I'm suddenly reminded of the last time I played Root.
So, here we are with... Wait a minute. Live-action visual novel?
Full motion video.
I know! Well, not fully full motion video, obviously. There are going to be a lot of static scenes, but we actually have a choice, and if... Actually, I'm not even going to tell you what the guided tutorial would tell you. We have Kano, who looks kind of professional. And we have Archie, who... doesn't?
Archie reminds me of, like, everybody's kid sister who's just, you know, she's going through that, like, really, really tomboy phase and wants absolutely nothing to do with your shit.
Yeah, definitely a dude, as far as I know.
Okay.
You can see his eco t-shirt, he's obviously socially conscious. But, Bear, knowing nothing about the game, you are in fact the perfect person to choose who we play first.
I'm gonna say let's go with Kano because he looks like a guy with shit to do.
He looks like a guy with shit to do. Congratulations, you chose what the guided tutorial would choose. Man, that was a power stare.
That was incongruous.
There's 2 more minutes to go.
Until what?
Until something important happens. Nice! Oh dear. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of reading. I know people enjoy the reading, but there's such a diverse cast that... Oh boy. So, we know that something important is going to happen at 10 o'clock. By the way, spoilers for the rest of the game. Everything goes in 1-hour blocks.
Yeah, I noticed when we were doing character selection it was between 10 and 11. So.
Yeah. Of course, the difficulty with this is that there are multiple paths and everyone has to get through the hour to reach an ending.
Huh.
You wouldn't think that would be difficult with 2 characters, would you? But hey, the word perp. Okay.
Okay.
We are playing a cop. One of the fine Shibuya police officers.
Tacky dresser for a cop.
It's a stakeout. And yeah, that certainly is an average day in Shibuya. Lots of people. And it's a big stakeout if there's dozens of detectives here.
I smell a sting-up.
It is a sting-up of sorts. And here he is. Kano.
A mere 30 seconds had passed. Dude, stop staring at watch.
So, here's our target, of sorts. Cache case. Looks kind of stressed. And with 50 million yen, can you really blame them?
Yeah, it's
That's a lot of money.
yeah, it's like what? $500,000 US, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. So apparently it's to get back her twin sister Maria, who had been kidnapped. And we are by the statue of Hachiko.
Of course, nothing.
And this is our partner.
Yep. See, he gets me. He gets me. I like this guy.
Oh, you'll like him even better in a minute. Yep, this is Sasayama, a guy who really takes his work seriously. Although, like... here we go. First actual mechanic. Tabbing, and then pressing space will allow you to select a term. As you can see, Shibuya Central Precinct is in charge of, like, 32 neighborhoods.
That's a lot of neighborhoods.
That's a lot of neighborhoods. That is a big precinct. Yeah, he's disguising himself as a homeless man, partly out of professionalism, but also because, you know, he just likes playing dress-up, and who doesn't?
I mean, again...
Yeah, I get him!
Besides, it's an excuse not to shave, and I can always deal with an excuse not to shave.
Goodness me, yes.
As my giant, thick neck beard would tell you.
And yeah, Sasayama's attention to detail. He even made himself smell. Oh dear. So this is another, oh yeah, jurisdiction. We know what a jurisdiction is, but
Yep.
you know. However, the statue of Hachiko. Now that's more important because Shibuya Station has 3 landmarks: the Green Frog, the Moai statue, and the statue of Hachiko. All of which is cool information I didn't know. And we know where headquarters is. Sometimes it goes overboard with these, but
I mean, you know, it's better that you know than you don't, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like it's forcing you to look.
Well, it's going to become important later on.
Yes, no, that's what I'm saying though. It's one of those things where if you know it, that's great, and if you don't, you can look.
Yeah. Koji Kuze, he's got a very interesting quirk we'll probably be seeing soon enough. Normally, he has a low, gruff voice. But when he's excited, it's a very different thing, apparently.
Oh my.
It makes me kind of wish that all of this was narrated rather than just some of it. But, yeah. Unfortunately,
I have the sound muted for obvious reasons.
Well, you know, there's some very dramatic music. Kano is a muscular detective. I mean, you sort of have to be. And yeah, basically, for all that police procedurals will sometimes treat kidnappings differently, there is a procedure. They followed the procedure. This probably isn't a professional job. I call that into question, but you know. We'll get into that. And our first actual choice. There he is! He's here! Yeah, so whenever he gets overly flustered, excited, or panicked, he slips into a childish register prone to babbling and pitching his voice.
That's great.
That's a lovely touch. Now, unfortunately, he's here in this case is our tutorial for choices. This choice does not in fact matter. I'm gonna pick a choice and the tutorial would tell you it doesn't matter. But if you look at this guy, is this really a kidnapper?
No.
No. Let's hang out. Letter-sized paper. Yeah, he's probably a canvasser or a salesman. Yeah, he's probably a canvasser or a salesman. And a nice smile, though. And then Sasayama's expression. Oh dear, I almost don't want to hit enter to get the next line because I want to keep that expression for longer.
Hmm? Yeah, you've got like you've got like frontman to a J-pop boy band, and then like the really really shitty manager that is just drunk all the time. Like you go to the venue and he's been there for the last week sleeping on the couch in the green room.
I mean that's almost Zangief's sex face levels. And yes, they do even explain things like hitting on a reeks of a scam, and there's all sorts. By the way, we're getting into Sasayama's quirk.
They were just married.
More quality facial photographing.
That is glorious. That is a glorious. And you can just see Kano's face, like.
Remember, Kano's been hearing this ever since.
More and more fed up. Yeah, we can tell. We can just tell. Oh, let's talk about your girlfriend. Fuck you.
Oh no. Yeah. So the pacing in this, I enjoy.
We are not having this conversation. That's a good answer. Oh, good lord. I am investigating. Oh my lord.
Basically, if this were voice acted, you would probably hear a oh, nande? The heck? So, Kano's maybe dating an idol singer?
Or a soap opera star.
Yeah.
And you just want to be the guy to be like, dude, aren't you a little old for that stuff? Dude.
Yes, Kano will... Since this chapter is very much about Kano, yeah.
There were obstacles.
Yeah, there were in fact obstacles. Now, unfortunately, fun fact about suitcases with 50 million yen in them. They're heavy.
I imagine they're heavy, yeah.
Yeah, so 6 kilos for the money alone.
For the American audience, that's about 15-ish pounds.
I hope you can see my face, motherfucker.
What?
Not 15 pounds? Oh, wait, wrong pounds.
Yes. I was doing a weights and measures conversion.
Yes,
Thank
you were. Oh god, I will be the Sasayama to your Kano then.
Well, if it means I get to hook up with a soap opera star, I'm cool with that.
So it's a shame sometimes about the text scroll because, damn, Sasayama really is a master of disguise.
Oh, you know, that or he cleans up well enough.
So, yeah. Look at him.
Yeah.
I can definitely see why Cantrip was saying, oh hey, Yakuza looks different than you remember. Because he would not look out of place in Yakuza.
I don't know. That suit and that tie, I don't know.
I mean, no, just replace it with, like, a leather jacket.
I don't know, just like a white suit with a black tie.
Yeah, that could work. So, kidnapped by a middle-aged man.
Down.
Oh, hey! It's a middle-aged man!
A white man?
Yeah, a white man. Funnily enough, there are multiple white men here. This is but one of them.
Well, I mean, it's Shibuya, which is sort of like the foreigner's quarter, so...
Yeah.
Or no. No, wait, that's... Crap, No,
Shibuya's, electronics quarter.
Yeah, it's like the youth quarter.
Hmm.
I was thinking of, the other one that's slipping my mind.
Yeah, by the way, although it's not clear at this point, there's a lot of assumptions here.
I'm gonna have to take your word for it.
Well, for example, oh yeah, the guy shoved the girl into the car, then got into the driver's seat. They must have been working alone.
Yeah.
So, another thing is you can switch between these terms with tab.
Yep.
And that will also become important because sometimes there will be red text. And on top of that, sometimes the blue text will give you clues. Yeah. By Hachiko, have the sister bring 50 million yen. The girl's life is forfeit. So far, so normal kidnapping. Nice.
That one flew over my head. I'm sorry.
It's a good reference. Yeah, unfortunately... actually, useful modern information. Nowadays, acquiring the location of a trace can be practically instantaneous.
Oh, good.
But the kidnappers obviously knew this. And they also knew that they wouldn't be able to get a trace that quickly.
Yeah.
So it's 10:20. We are thankfully a third of the way through the hour for this character.
Huh. Hey, you forgot to link in the menagerie.
Did I?
You did. I'm gonna fix that for you right now.
Oh, no, I can do that now. There we go.
Yep.
See, I had it all typed out.
Fair enough.
Anyway, yes.
Shinjuku is the one I was thinking of.
Ah, right, okay. Wow. I'm just 50 detectives. I'm just trying to picture 50 detectives.
I mean, 50 detectives in a 15-meter radius. That's kind of overboard, guys.
Well, I mean, you know, with crowds that big, that's... Yeah.
Like, no, I get, you know, that they can hide 50 detectives in there, but the problem is that you don't need 50 detectives there.
Also, the Dick Diary.
So many ways you could interpret that.
I know, and there's the obvious one, which is the true one, but let's face it, when they play it up so hard, it's quite obvious they are fully aware of the wordplay.
Dick dictum.
Yep. There's like over 120 of these. So, Kano is not actually a big detective. He's a guy who was inspired by another detective and is trying to learn from his sayings.
He was a Tateno.
That's correct. So, Hitomi doesn't know about the police protection.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And there are indeed a lot of quote-unquote irrelevant things to consider. Like some going in the subway, some going in the electronics stores, some selling things to other people. And apparently Tatno is a bit of a Mel Gibson type. Because how do you deal with a guy who's planning to set the place on fire? Douse yourself in gasoline and talk the man down.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
No, I mean that actually sounds like a valid strategy.
Well, it worked in that case. But from tension, humor to tension to philosophizing, funnily enough. And bananas.
That's very important.
Yeah. But it is kind of true. You don't often hear about, like...
The good cop?
Yeah, the good cop.
Like Yeah, it's you. He's either doing his job or he's infamous. You get your choice.
So Kano's kind of hungry. Isn't in top form.
Didn't have time to sleep. Didn't have time to eat.
Gotta self-care. Well, Sasayama, yeah, he's got his sleep just fine. Okay, now it's go time. Okay. Wait, they look familiar.
I'm not there yet. Oh ho!
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Such a good zoom. Honestly, one of the things I can definitely compliment with this is the photography.
Yep.
And, yeah, no, it was the wrong person.
I fucking knew it.
What did you know?
Well, that it was pardon me, that if you have 50 people on the freaking scene, all 50 of them are gonna rush whoever it is.
Yeah. Ah, dear. So we have a suspect.
Oh, sure, that'd be swell. I'm sorry. Say that'd be swell over the radio. Come on now.
Yeah. And, yeah. Time for more dick dictum.
When the tongue slips, grab it and yank out the truth.
Or, you know, a tongue. That could happen too. But yeah, you'll notice that while this is all presented very professionally, there are subtle hints that Kano is not all that professional.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, I mean, he's new, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and funnily enough, okay. So, yeah. You are generally not feeding someone you're interrogating well because it might be seen as baiting. But
Katsudon.
he's doing it anyway, and it's some good katsudon. I mean, look at that.
I haven't gotten there yet. Ah.
I know, right?
There. Oh, God, food porn.
I know. So, one of these subtle signs, which again is a writing touch I very much like, is that he's going through the dictums in order. Like he's been going through this interrogation for several hours, just going through the pages. Years like 5 hours in. 5 hours and
no.
100 odd set dictums later. dick dictums in the Dick Diary.
And they're doing him dick for good.
They are. Get them when they're tired. Yeah. Tired, not like dead to the world.
Oh.
Also, that was a confession, right?
Oh, good lord. Yup. You just spent 5 hours of your life rambling at some random Dugnavest.
Yes. And this is why I giggled a little when I said you'd pick the guide tutorial choice. Because the guide tutorial deliberately leads you into several bad ends. However, it does give you hints via that context system of what led to the bad end and what might not lead to the bad end.
Fair enough.
So, if we were to play through Archie's story again, he would... That ain't bad. Yeah, if we played through Kano's story again even, we would get exactly the same result, because we haven't changed Archie's timeline.
Yeah, apparently your choices change each player's story. That's crazy.
Yeah, it does. Good spot cantrip, and yeah, it gets very interesting. Because this chapter is an introduction, it only has 2 characters. Now, I'm going to be going through the first chapter, and a little bit of the second chapter, like a tiny, tiny portion. Oh, that is an upper body.
That is muy caliente for a VN.
I know, right? Also, the music for each character is different. The theme music of Archie is more J-rock. Nice, hard-driven guitars. Because Archie is a badass. And he is a badass in several different ways. Apart from, you know, the whole camo thing. Meh. So he works in an electronics shop with his dad. It's a mom and pop store that, you know, since Shibuya is mostly an electronics district, it isn't doing too great. Because, like, there are bigger stores.
Yeah.
So I'm sensing a little bit of commentary, social commentary, in among all this, which, hey, that's a nice touch.
I mean, you know, that's kind of to be expected. Realistically speaking, you can't, pardon me, you can't really put, I'm trying to word here, you can't really put things in the real world and not, and like as part of a narrative and not make a statement on it.
Yeah, so the trash bag from earlier, turns out Archie is very socially conscious and
Oh, that's nice.
and spends his days picking up trash. Not even for money, just because he's a nice guy.
He needs to get done.
Yeah. Yep. Hostess Club Scouts. There's, Hostess clubs are a largely Japan thing.
They're interesting. It's like, it's a place where you go and you pay to hang out with a girl.
Yeah.
There's nothing sexual about it. She just hangs out with you. You guys sit, maybe have a dinner, maybe do a little bit of karaoke, maybe drink a little bit, and you leave.
Although, as far as I'm aware, it varies from club to club, and, when the recruiting's like this... Yeah. Yeah. So, funnily enough, Archie was ready to be diplomatic until this happened.
Oh.
Yeah. And one thing I like about the writing is, you definitely can hear the voice. Like, you can almost hear that looking down, looking up. You better pick that up right now. So, as far as introducing characters goes, you know, there's been 2 really good jobs here.
Yeah, no, it's definitely you've got some good establishments and nice.
And now we get to learn Archie's nickname. And the theme tune immediately kicks in.
Mean clean.
Mean.
That's wow.
That's right. Mean clean.
That's I don't have words, man. I don't have words for that. Mean clean.
Yep, by the way, context in this case is actually more information. It's a popular plot in trashy e-novels for the main character to fall in love with a hustler like those guys, but such things rarely happen in real life.
You're telling me this isn't a trashy e-novel?
No. No, actually, you know, it's got a lot of production value behind it.
No, I can clearly tell that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm playing the straight man too hard.
You're fine.
Oh dear. So, right. Here's where it gets a little weird. So this is how we unlock the timeline. Funnily enough, actually picking up the briefcase is not a wrong choice. I also like how, yeah, he's losing track. He's not actually that smart a kid.
No, he's just an environmentalist with a mean streak, or perhaps a clean streak.
A clean streak.
Or a
Oh,
mean
yeah,
clean
yeah,
streak.
here we go. My type. To be up someone's alley. To be someone's cup of tea.
Oh, good lord.
Sometimes. Oh, dear.
Looks like she's waiting for someone. Is that someone me?
No, but, okay. So, if we choose A, even though it will eventually move the story along, we won't change Kano's timeline. First, we gotta change Kano's timeline.
Fair enough. Let's change that timeline.
Yeah. Huh. Another not Japanese man. Very sinister not Japanese man.
I'm sorry, look at the bloody day. And this guy's walking around in a trench coat. Man, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Again, excellent photography here.
No, it is. It's a very, very good shot. Well lit.
It's not
Good
just the
focus.
lighting. Look in the background.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can see Kano in the background there too.
Yeah.
Something tells me that's not her boyfriend. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, right. Switching timeline. Right now. Thanks to the red text. The red text will occasionally allow... Oh. Oh, we can't do that yet.
Because you already did the thing.
Yeah, we're not actually aware of the keep out yet. Oops. Sorry.
Ow.
You know what? I took B last time. I'm going to take A this time and see if I can't get a bad end that I didn't last time.
A man with a cane.
And 38 Detective Special.
But you're not supposed to have guns in Japan. It's kind of a big freaking deal, man.
So you didn't clearly see who that person was.
No, that was definitely Kano.
It was. Oh, I forgot I took the other choice. I took this choice even last time. Oh dear. I only got this today. I've already forgotten choices I'd made.
Don't call me buddy, pal. Don't call me pal, guy.
Yeah. So, yeah. 2 kidnappings.
Oops.
Yeah, we done fucked up. From 2 different perspectives.
Guess I'll read some manga and go to bed, for fuck's sake.
Okay. Now that we actually don't have Archie in, we can progress Kano's storyline. God, I didn't realize there was actually that proper block on what was going on. Here he is. Man. They really play up the threat angle here, don't they? Like...
15 feet, or if you're anywhere other than America, about 5 meters.
So, much the same lead up, but this time we at least have a chance of having the right fucking person.
Touch wood.
And yep, as you predicted, all of them leap in. And here's the keep out. We've got to jump between perspectives. So,
man, this is nothing like proper police procedure. Come on, guys.
Okay, hopefully this will get past the keep out. Yes, it will. And now we jump to the other timeline, in the middle of that one. What happened next? Guy runs right towards them.
That action shot, man.
I know!
The banana peel.
Yep. Kano really wants to impress.
So, this guy's from New York, the white guy, guaranteed. Or Detroit. Somewhere big. Somewhere big.
And indeed, we already know that the real perp is indeed somewhere else. But...
Wait.
remember, there's the older man.
Yep.
And just this once, so far anyway, the dick dictum is actually correct. I'm going to avoid a bad end here. Except it is still an end. Wait, when did that happen?
When indeed?
Yeah. How you know you're in a complex visual novel. With crossing timelines. So I avoided one bad end. But... when is a story like this ever that simple?
Why'd you run off? Because you were chasing me.
The terrier rule.
The dick book. One assumes. I don't know.
No, it was just a really thick book thrown from elsewhere. But remember, we need to avoid bad ends for the entire hour.
God damn it.
So, we have to change things just a bit.
So back to Achi.
Back to Archie. So, as we remember, something was wrong. We want to talk to the lady.
Yep.
We got the ratty man in the business suit. Who has a gun? We haven't seen his face, funnily enough. Not yet.
Is it like that first white guy that we met?
No.
Because that would be my guess.
No. God bless you, Archie. So, another thing I like is that in the early game at least, context for things that have happened in another timeline do actually, like, pay off. If we just get out of here, we lead to Kano's bad end. If we go to the police box, which normally would have an officer in it. But since there's like 50 detectives...
You know...
they gotta run. And that is some scary statistics. 216% capacity. Ow.
That's
Yeah.
That's you know, the fairy tipped numbers.
Mm-hmm. and the characterization continues good.
Nice.
Even when saving the girl.
Gotta save the planet, yo.
Yeah. Now, while not a lot of it's voiced, what Bear can't tell because of the, well, having to mute the stream, is that there are sound effects. They are pretty cool. They are well timed.
That's nice.
I mean, it's certainly not going to be your wording, friend. Yeah, so you'll notice, still can't see that face clearly.
I still can't see that face at all in Game Emo. Ah, there we go.
Oh, wait. We've got a lower mouth. And that didn't look entirely like a European, lower mouth.
Huh.
So,
Didn't they say he was foreign, though?
They said the guy who did the kidnapping was foreign.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
think I'm getting it. I think I'm putting it together.
Well, that's probably what I'm saying right now, and the thing about games like this is every time... Did you ever look at Danganronpa?
No.
Ah. Well, in Danganronpa, every time I said, I think I'm getting it, I didn't. I wasn't.
Fair enough.
So, romantic, clean, acoustic guitar.
Oh, how decidedly classic.
Yeah, everyone being incredibly awkward and spacing out.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. So, I dare say it probably is a long story.
Yeah, one imagines.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah.
I'm not really the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah, that's painfully obvious.
More so here. So... Okay. By the way, that auto-scrolled. And that's an auto reminder that we can do this by pressing the up key We can scroll up and down keys even. We can scroll up and down. So, there it is. That's what happened. Bear, do you follow this?
I'm just rereading it to see if I'm missing anything here.
Probably not.
I'm probably not.
So you follow this.
So far.
And I follow this.
So far.
Archie does not follow this.
Well, again, Archie is not the sharpest tool in the shed by his own admission.
He really is. But those expressions remain good. Like, he is a teen out of his depth.
Is this a plot to some movie or soap opera? Man, it freaking sounds like it.
I know!
Some kind of hidden... No, not a hidden camera show.
No.
No, this is definitely like a soap opera or like some cheap action movie.
Archie. You're a dork.
Well done, Archie.
Yeah. So, our first actual mystery has appeared. Why the older guy? Can't take it to the police. That's our second mystery. None of which will be answered in this stream, by the way. Go play the game yourself. Now, all that's left of this chapter is playing through the final end of Kano's chapter, either which way. Oh! Oh, here's the older man!
Oh no.
Cliffhanger! That won't get resolved in this stream. I hope that was a suitably evil expression.
Nani? To be continued.
Like
That's exactly the perfect point to cut off that, cut off the stream.
I know! Well, it would be, except...
You have to finish Kano's chapter.
we have to finish Kano's chapter, and there is one part of chapter 2 I definitely want to show.
Oh.
Okay, so we know all about this. We're chasing. This time the chasing works. My god. You know who this guy reminds me of? The actor who played Edgar Friendly in Demolition Man. You know, had a really gravelly, mean voice.
Yeah. Oh, Edgar Friendly. Jesus Christ.
I mean, even more so now.
No, this is gonna bug me now. Dennis Leary.
Yes, Dennis Leary. Arden. Okay. Yeah.
You know what? No, I don't see it.
Well,
Not so much.
our second cliffhanger So, remember when they said probably wasn't working alone? When I said working alone was an assumption and that got proven right?
Yeah.
Well, now it's going to get proven even more right.
Yeah. I mean, we all kind of knew.
Yeah, but how fucking much to see this?
Yeah, no, that I kind of did.
He had to make it in time. Of course he's not going to make it in time. The story would be over so much quicker.
I'm sorry, you can't run down the stairs faster than a falling attaché case.
And a guy hitting the accelerator once he catches it.
Yeah, basically.
People's lives were in danger. But instead of a bad end, to be continued. I think that was a perfectly timed sting. Very good.
This is just unfair.
Yes! Yes! Yes, that was a cat costume. Yes, it was.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, it was.
Oh my god, it's a character you could select. Tama.
Yes.
Boy, howdy, when did they decide to put out a live-action Persona game?
See, I did tell you there was a part of Chapter 2 I wanted to play before the stream ends, and I moved on to the next game. And I wasn't bullshitting. So, let us go through Tama's day. Oh, Tama.
I lack words.
You're gonna lack words even more when you see what Tama's day is like in this timeline. In this beginning timeline. Bittersweet flutes. It's so hard. It's so
Of course
hard.
it's hot.
It's
You're in
so
a goddamn mascot costume. Of course
It's so hot in this thing. So again, voice makes it very clear this is not an older person. This is a young person who's just trying to earn a buck by wearing something that's too goddamn hot.
Right? Yup.
If she is, my mind will be blown when I get to that point. Because if she's actually an assassin after, like, what this timeline shows...
A delicate young lady.
Oh no, it gets so much worse. So she's, like, trying to earn money by selling, like, scam diet drinks.
Burning hammer.
Yeah. I can already think of several Let's Play titles if there were a Let's Play of that, say, 6 months down the line. Cantrip has brought up a wonderful one. Yakuza looks different than I remember. Boy, you really aren't very smart, insert here. And Dick Dictum number 157. Just Dick Dictum number 157. I have no idea if there actually is a Dick Dictum number 157. And yes, it does indeed explain the colloquialism reeks of a scam.
Yes, of course.
So, she's trying to give away free samples. There is an art to this. And funnily enough, it gets mentioned later on, but important choice time. Which of these two people will get the Burning Hammer diet drink? Which one would take it?
Homeless man. That homeless, scruffy-looking dude.
Yeah, homeless, scruffy-looking dude. Damn right I'm trying to force a shit diet drink on Sasahama. And the way she does it is great.
Of course Sasayama's gonna take it. It's free!
Nope. I mean, to be fair, he might kill someone after this. A perfect example of a freeze frame working in the context. So, yeah. Welcome to the last time in this hour of this first playthrough of this hour of Tama, where something goes right.
Poor Tama.
Yeah.
Oh no! There's a chicken!
Yeah, her coworker, who's doing a lot better than she is.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, there we go. There's the marketing advice. Target your audience. Even some of the side characters get their own theme. I'm not going to spoil this character's name, because it works.
I'm sorry, I'm still a little shaken by that immediate, like, pop into close-up of a chicken face.
But this is Tama's best friend in the whole world right now.
Fair enough.
Because she's gonna drink all of those diet drinks. Just to make sure her coworker gets the full quota.
You goddamn hero!
I know, right? Like, I would not drink... What is it, 30-odd free samples of a janky diet drink? Not even for my best fucking mate.
But, Jamie, it's not a janky ass drink. It's Burning Hammer.
Okay, let me pose this a way the lazy bear would understand. Would you drink 50 cherry Dr. Pepper Zeros?
That's mean, because it's, on the one hand, it's delicious, refreshing Dr. Pepper, the nectar of life. But on the other hand, it's diet. And I can't stand diet.
And it's the cherry one.
I like cherry Dr. Pepper.
Ah, fair enough. Damn. Anyway, so, demo's not starting for another 2 hours. She's been, like, dehydrated. She's hungry.
She's been fighting the Battle of the Bulge.
And, yeah, with chicken arms like that, of course she can't reach her own zipper.
Oh my god, this picture is amazing.
I know!
I need you to take a still of this picture and, like, make it somebody's something awful avatar. Could you just imagine?
I can. So, unfortunately, these are full body suits, gloves included, so, you know, it's a little awkward to get that zip off. But, here is Tama's best friend. Yeah, and after being in a suit in, like, Shinjuku summer, Shibuya summer even.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
I don't think you can show this rating of content. Cantrip, thank you.
Here it comes. Here it goddamn comes.
Five-ton fursuit. Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. No! No! Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
I shouldn't laugh, but it's so well presented.
Oh my god, the animation!
And of course, the one out of the suit is unconcerned.
The negative color filter just did it for me, and then the
Yeah.
beating her fist.
Yeah. So, yeah, Tama's friend is Chiriko. Yep. Yep, you got it. You got it straight away.
That's...
I know. Unfortunately, Chiriko is not that good a friend. Because, of course,
oh no.
poor Tama can't eat in that thing.
No. My lunch!
Yes, your lunch.
You chickeny bitch!
Oh no!
You foul, most foul!
So, Tama doesn't want to reveal her name. And this is her name. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
You bento-stealing bird. How dare you? Yeah, see. Uh-oh.
You can see this coming, can't you?
Uh-oh.
Funnily enough, I think if you try and take the head off forcefully, you knock yourself out. I haven't tested this, but I highly suspect it, and...
Oh. Poor Tama.
Such a painful and yet such adorable faceplant.
I know.
Oh, dying of cute.
Okay, that's too cute. I can't.
It's
Jamie, I can't.
Stay strong. Stay
She's
strong.
moving her head.
Stay strong, Bear. There's only a little bit left. There's only a little bit of happier flutes left.
Your head movements.
I know. So, turns out Chiri's trying to diet and makes her own protein juice.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. Tama is thankfully only undiplomatic in her head.
Well, you know.
It's not a surprise, you thought it was bogus before! And yeah, speaking of, it's time for another fact. Engage in steady, low-intensity aerobic exercise. After roughly 20 minutes of such exercise, the body burns through its available blood sugar, and the brain sends signals to have fat brought into the bloodstream. Bloodstream? This is how fat is burned. Anaerobic exercise, like heavy jogging, lots of push-ups and like, is not actually that effective. Also, all-you-can-eat Kobe beef is not a good diet plan, which is bullshit.
Man. I want a diet that puts me on all-you-can-eat Kobe beef.
Yeah. So,
Uh-oh.
yeah. Yeah.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Oh, no.
Oh no, indeed. Oh, double no. And remember you mentioned that really good hair? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Scammer Guy.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna leave that up there for a little bit longer.
Oh my god! I can't! Jamie, why are you doing this to me?
It's okay, we're gonna move on to stuff now in a minute.
My heart!
But this is another one of those useful ones, educational ones. Apparently, loan shark in this case was originally from an older Germanic word meaning parasite. Didn't know that before I started this stream.
Huh.
Oh. Yeah, best if you get out of there right now. And are you gonna get paid? No. No, I think that's a very, very emphatic no.
Oh no.
Along with Mr. Yanagashita's very emphatic no's.
Oh no. Oh, they're gonna make him work off his debts.
Yep.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. That's a big problem. And the demo isn't happening. And yeah.
Well, I mean, at this stage, oh. And she's stuck in that poor cat thing.
Yes. So that's my incentive to carry on playing the game.
Yeah.
I don't want Tama to be stuck in the thing.
Poor dear.
I will actually, as an end, show, yes, bad ends, you do get hints for them, I mentioned that before, but it's good to mention it again, especially in this case, because this is a relatively specific hint. And, you know, protecting poor Tama. So, yeah, this has been a stream of 428 Shibuya Scramble by Spike Chunsoft. Well, published by Spike Chunsoft. One moment. Fact-checking moment. Yes, done by Spike Chunsoft. Anyway, thank you very much for hanging out. We're going to be moving on to Endless Road. And then, providing we're alive after that, we'll go on to Frozen Synapse 2. I'd like to thank everyone who's hung out. And, yeah, if you like the streams, if you like the reviews, please like, subscribe, share, ring the little bell, like, stay hydrated, exercise, stuff, and things. So, this is me, Jamie the D, and my co-commentator, Lazy Bear.
What's up?
Oh boy. Considering this is a 24-hour clock, I've got one hell of a review time ahead of me. Yeah. See you around.